I think a lot of people questioning their faith have been taught to be very skeptical of psychology or certain kinds of help if it doesn't have a specifically Christian context. And what they've done is they've set up an entire network of Christian counseling or Christian
reprogramming.
Yeah, reprogramming for people. If you have a doubt, let's fix that problem because it's the doubt that's the problem.
It's not the evidence that led to the doubt.
Exactly, and
that's minimized,
and they're not considering the emotional pressure that puts them under, because they think that is what is true, is how you must believe this because that's the right thing. So they already have a premise to how they're going to treat the problem. So there's a real kind of negative connotation for seeking external help in dealing with the emotional problems that are inherent in questioning religion.
Part of the healing is discovering that it's okay to have doubts and that you can trust your wisdom. You're an adult. You have to work in the real world and solve problems, and you can apply the same methods to solving problems within your work site as you can to yourself. The principles aren't special because you're a believer, and there are some congregations, I think, that provide a kind of a qualified open door, like you were saying, a Christian counselor, but that's not an honest, in my opinion, that's just not an honest allowance for someone that is doubting their faith. It's like you said, that's considered the problem. The doubt is the problem, not the events leading up to it or how you're understanding yourself in it. So I would recommend people look outside the church just to get an unbiased, objective, evaluation. The church is just a bit too subjective, and it's an institution that wants to maintain its integrity.
It has an agenda for what kind of healing they want you to have.
Yeah.
That it's not a consideration of you. It's a consideration of the whole, which is a problem because you're not going to find individual healing when you must conform to what I find to be a very narrow definition of health is.
Now, in the faith communities I was part of, there wasn't a doctrine against it. There was no, they weren't dogmatic about folks that were seeking help, but the expectation was that help would bring you back. And to be open is to allow, as like with an open hand, is to allow the fact that some people should leave. And there are, for us that are affected by this toxic religion, we need to leave. So trying to pull us back in is just hurting us more.